Still trying to fathom how a mother and father can sit around and let their kids be murdered. We all know that on May the 24th, 2022, a massacre occurred in Uvalde, Texas at the Robb Elementary School. But what a lot of people don't know is the parents that stood outside with guns on their hip, debating, arguing with the police, assisted the gunmen in annihilating their kids. Now I know you're saying, oh, Mr. Van Holden, that's a hard thing to say. No, it's easy. You saw it yourself. What man, what woman that truly love their kids would stand by while the police do nothing and then do nothing themselves? The kids' blood is on the mother's and father's hands, not the police. You know why I say I don't blame the police? Because they muscle for the city. They're not here to protect you, and they don't have to protect you. See, had they understand that fundamental fact, they would have acted accordingly. There was only one person that showed up and handled her business like a guardian supposed to. That was Angelia Gomez. Now, I want to pause and I want to say something. See, you got a lot of people out here saying it's a man's job to take care of a woman. What was the man in Angelia Gomez's life when she went to save her kids? Once again, do not fall for the fallacy that it's a man's job to take care of a woman. If that was the case, Angela Gomez would not have stepped up and took care of her kids. Sometimes, and most of the time, the woman is the leader and must lead, not the man. You had a lot of men in that parking lot at the school compound, stood around like little women, crying and yelling at the police and arguing with the police about what's going on in there, but they did nothing. Now, if you go back and look at a lot of the footage, you'll see some of the women with their head down because they know they failed. They know they did a despicable thing by standing around arguing with the police while a young boy annihilated their progeny. See, the media want to paint the picture that it's the police fault. It's not their fault. They have no legal duty to protect anybody but the city's interests. And it was in the city's interest in Uvalde, Texas, to do what they did, do nothing. Because there is a big push in trying to get guns taken away from the people so they can pimp the people. They want to gorilla pimp the people. They're already pimping us, but they want to gorilla and pimp the people. This is why they allowed it to happen. It was no breakdown in communication. You seen they had a chance to shoot the guy outside. He goes into the school, shoot up the school. Police enter the school 2 minutes later. They shoot at the police, and the police ran like they was on crack cocaine. They ran like they was confused. Not everybody in their positions are qualified. I told y'all many times the police is not here to help you. That's why when you see them dancing, playing basketball with the kids, you got to be an ignoramus to praise that nonsense. That's not their job. That's like praising a child molester for giving a child a gift. Nothing good can come from that. Nothing good came from this situation. I charge the parents in Uvalde, Texas that stood around with murder. Plain and simple. It's a hard pill to swallow. But somebody got to speak for the kids. Because I'd be damned if I'm going to sit around and let anybody harm any of my loved ones, they go for the police. Now, I will say this about the police. When Angelia Gomez exposed them, they got real upset. They wanted to harass them. And then you take the governor. He knew they was lying. Now he's saying he was upset they gave him misinformation. No, they lied. Call it what it is. Even the governor is not strong enough to call a lie a lie. Not misinformation, not inaccurate information. It was a lie. The reason why they don't want you to see what happened with them kids, if that was a murder scene, that it was a murder scene, but the reason why they don't want you to see them pictures of them kids, because them kids was in bad shape. They was in bad shape. They were shot all up in the face, in the bodies. That's why they don't want you to see that. They don't want you to see what the cops allowed to happen. Because then you're going to want to take them cops' heads off. That's why they don't want you to see it. But today, for all you parents waking up who lost your kids, this is a testament that you failed. I'm going to sign off because a lot of people are going to be upset, but I don't give a damn. Speak Van Holden, 247, etc.